On this episode of Cafecito, we are joined by artist and humanitarian Juanes. What motivated you to write this book, Chasing the Sun?
Well, I just wanted to share with my fans, like, other side of my life, like the human side, more deep than just the songs, like beyond the songs, beyond the music, and also as a way to thank all the support from them.
Now, growing up in Medellin, you grew up in a big family, one of 6 children.
Yes.
Very warm home. Can you talk about how music and how spirituality affected your life growing up?
Well, art for me, music and spirituality saved my life completely, I born and raised in Medellin. Back in those days, end of the 70s and 80s, it was a very difficult time for our city, There were too much violence at that moment, but music was like salvación for us, and I just get connected with the universe, with the reality through music, and also my faith helped me in the difficult times and during my whole life.
You even lost a close friend, right?
Well, yes, it's hard if you ask any Colombian. Always violence at some point of our lives knock our door. It's impossible not to say that, but it's a contrast. Difficult things, but at the same time, Colombia is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And if you go there, you fall in love immediately. But as many other countries in the world, we have social problems.
You describe yourself as being very shy when you were growing up. How did music help you open up?
Well, I was like my weapon. My guitar was my weapon of peace, my weapon of connection, with people. I used to be very shy when I was at school, but then when I was with my guitar and when I was singing, that was like another person on the stage, and it helped me to understand and to travel around the world and just to see the world from another perspective.
Your lyrics are very passionate, also very political, many people say. What is it that you hope to achieve through your songs?
Well, I would say not political, but social sometimes. I like to write about social issues and also about love and family and relationships. I just try to express my feelings. I just try to be honest, and I just try to say what I feel. Every song comes from a very honest place in my heart.
You released a great album with the great Juan Luis Guerra, and now you're going on tour. What can we expect there?
For me, it was an honor to work with the Maestro Juan Luis Guerra, and then we're having touring all this year, and now we are going to have this touring in the United States. It's more than 30 different cities, and well, I can't wait to be in touch with fans.
You wrote about a time where you struggled with some depression. Can you talk a little bit about that and how you overcame that harsh time?
We all sometimes wake up in the morning and we just don't have any answers.
Stay tuned for part 2 of our episode with Juanes as he shares more on overcoming his depression, his charity work, and the future of Colombia.